Hi, my name's Angie Perry. I'm the owner of Ivangie's outdoor photo studio that's located here in Gibbons, Alberta, on a nice little small acreage. For as long as I can remember, I was always into the old things, the behind the times kind of thing. In my young teens, I was always listening to 60s music. All my friends would always call me the little resident hippie chick, which turns out hasn't left my character. Decades later, I'm still considered kind of like the free-spirited, should I say, kind of hippie chick. Is I'm into the colors. I try to preach peace and love. That's what I live by, and my mantra. I've only been living out here for 4 years, and in that very short time, my husband and I created this amazing studio. Completely, I'd have to say, it completely fluke. My husband's been collecting antiques forever, so it was easy to start off with, hey honey, we need some sort of store or building that we can put the antiques on shelves so we can at least see what we have, because it was always in boxes. So we created this, we found this building, we created this, it kind of looked like an antique store. It was really cool. I thought, wow, is this ever neat? And then we got this other building donated to us. So you know what, wow, let's put this beside the store, so we call it, and make a Harley Davidson shop, because we both ride bikes. So I thought, well, how cool is that? We can get, looks like a little old shop, a little old store. And then with my husband's garage, we kind of facaded the outside to make it look like an old shop. So now we had the start of this little town, what it looked like. And wow, this is really cool. I'm going to buy some hats and some jackets for my friends. So when they come over, we're going to, play dress up, take a few photos. And that was going really well. Then all of a sudden, I just started collecting all these hats and glasses and jackets, because it was kind of really fun with the little townscape I got. And then it's like it meant to be, because one after another, things just started to come about to make this town a set of some sort. So we acquired this old hunting cabin. And we call it the Trapper's Cabin, from a friend. And Ivan used to be a hunter back in the day. So we had all these furs and all these antiques. So now we have this old Trapper's Cabin that looks like an old hunter's cabin. So back with the collecting of the clothes. So I got furs, and we got some pretend guns. So now we're taking pictures of trappers. And then we get this horse barn. We created this saloon out of it that you see. So now it's a place I can keep all my costumes. And so we started building all that. In the Old West set, we have the hunting cabin, we have an old jail, we have the sheriff's shack now, we have this amazing saloon, and a little wagon. We have a covered wagon we're working on. So you can do portraits in any of these places with different outfits. So I can do like a trapper's theme, I can do an 1800s Klondike fancy western, or you can do rugged outlaw or saloon girl. I try to have outfits to fit everybody. So you can totally relive the Old West. And then over in the town, it's 1920s theme is the popular theme over there. So we dress mobster theme. We have the cars. Oh, I gotta tell you about the cars. We got all kinds of cars that go with the theme. So we got a 1920s Chevy for the mobster theme that we use inside and out. And then we have a little bank now, and inside the bank there's a little safe and a brick wall to get the indoor shots in case it's a little chilly, or just for another set type thing. And we have a train caboose platform, which we found this thing at an auction. We facaded it. I'm just in love with this site. It's got luggage around it. And then I'm collecting the 30s clothes to make it like dirty 30 type theme pictures, just starting with that. So that's just taking off amazingly great. We have had, it must have been 14 music videos out here now. We never would have thought anything like that would come into our place. We were just thinking a few fun photos, but we've done with the music videos. We've had some fashion models come out. We've had, of course, family photos. At Christmas time, we dress up the whole Old West area to be all Christmas-like, and I'm packed full every weekend. I'm booked solid. We get a Santa. We have a fire. We have hot chocolate for the kids. The themes, Halloween, we've had Halloween themes out here. In this short time, I am amazed of what has been created here already in the studio that just became, in a matter of a short couple of years. You never know when the portraits that you have become very important to you, because it is displaying the people that you love the most and that you could be missing. So there's times where I'll get a family that'll come, and usually the dad doesn't want nothing to do with it, doesn't want to dress up. But once they're done, or once I get the costume on them and put a gun in his hand, well, oh my gosh, he's usually having more fun than the kids, because you get into character. You can't help but get into character when I make you a character. Lately, I've been having couples come and do story portraits, and what I mean by that is, take example, the Old West here. They will be dressed up in their fancy Western garb, and we will do a storyline of them looking at each other in front of the saloon, to she's got the rope in her hand, and then there's a rope around him and she's tugging on him, and then he's in jail and she's outside of the jail, and then they're in the wagon riding into the unknown. So just kind of storytelling, which we're really finding some enjoyment out of that. The eras I do here start at the 1800s here in the Old West, and then we got the 1920s in the town, 20s, 30s, and kind of 40s. We can do 50s pinup, because we do have a 1958 Pontiac Parisienne, emerald green, amazing car for the pinup shoots. We have a 1957 Chevy police car and all the police uniforms, so that is wicked fun. Wife can be in the back of the car, husband can be the cop, vice versa, or kids. So that's been real popular. And then we can go into the 60s even, because we have a VW love bug in our little hippie area. And of course, I've got the flowers in your hair thing going on. And that's kind of my genre. Anyways, so I have the little hippie car and the area there. So right from the 1800s right to the 60s, you're good to go here. And I sometimes do portraits where people don't want to do the theme thing, and that's all right, because I have this beautiful garden that I can do some really nice romantic photos in, and I can't take credit for it, but we are situated kind of on a hill. So there's a canyon view across the highway. Our driveway is right off the highway, but because we're high up, there's a canyon across the highway that when you stand here, the road disappears. So the view of the canyon when there's a family standing in front of it is just gorgeous. We can even put a car or a motorcycle there. So again, the canyon view, you just can't get that in a lot of places in the parks. You can get tree views, but at least we got something natural to offer that you can't just get in a park either. Going forward, this is definitely going to take us, into old age and farther. This is my life now, and I really think it's great. I stay home, I work at this, we maintain it as best as we can. We're always adding to it. It's easy with all the antiques that we are able to find and the contacts that we have. I do look forward very much to the future projects that will be crossing our path here at the studio. There's so many genres so many different themes that photographers do that we can fit into. And the videos, I'm just elated of what's to come for us here at Ivangie's.